This training is aimed at food handlers, supervisors, managers, and food business owners working in catering and hospitality. It's designed to support safe, legal cooking practices and works well as short refresher training for individuals or teams. If you find this useful, subscribe for more practical food safety toolbox talk-style learning sessions. By the end of this session, you'll be confident explaining the Food Standards Agency cooking temperature target, using equivalent time and temperature combinations correctly, probing food safely, and knowing when visual checks are acceptable. We'll also cover which meats must always be fully cooked and the strict rules around serving rare meat or medium burgers. Food must be cooked thoroughly to destroy harmful bacteria. The Food Standards Agency target is a core temperature of 75 degrees Celsius for 30 seconds, measured at the center of the food. This is critical for high-risk foods like meat, poultry, and ready-to-eat dishes, which can look cooked on the outside but still be unsafe in the middle. The same level of safety can be achieved using approved time and temperature combinations, but both must be controlled accurately. Accepted examples include 70 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes or 80 degrees Celsius for 6 seconds. Lower temperatures need longer holding times, and guessing or rushing this step isn't compliant. Probing food correctly is essential. Always insert the probe into the thickest part to reach the true core, and avoid touching bone, trays, or pans, as these give false high readings. For whole birds or joints, check the deepest muscle, and always clean and disinfect probes before and after use. Visual safety checks should only be used when probing isn't practical and the cooking process is proven and consistent. Valid indicators include poultry juices running clear, fish flesh being opaque and flaking easily, and thin foods being piping hot throughout. They must never be used for thick, stuffed, or high-risk foods. Batch cooking carries extra risk because food doesn't always cook evenly. You must check more than one item from different parts of the batch, such as the center and edges. Risk increases when portions vary in size, equipment is overloaded, or trays are stacked, and any failed item must go back for further cooking. Some foods must always be fully cooked and can never be served rare or medium. These include poultry, minced meat products like burgers and sausages, rolled joints, stuffed meats, and mechanically tenderized or reformed meats. Bacteria can be present throughout the product, not just on the surface. Whole cuts of red meat, such as beef or lamb steaks and chops, may be served rare or medium if strict controls are in place. The entire outside surface must be fully sealed and cooked. The meat must be a true whole cut, and supplier-controlled storage and hygiene standards must be high. From a safety point of view, rare means a red center with the outside fully sealed, medium means a pink center with the outside sealed, and well done means no pink with the whole cut reaching a safe core temperature. Customer preference never overrides food safety rules. Burgers are different because they're made from minced meat, which spreads bacteria throughout the product. The standard rule is that burgers must be fully cooked to 75 degrees Celsius. Serving a pink or medium burger without a validated special process is a serious food safety non-compliance. There are only very limited circumstances where medium or pink burgers may be served. This requires a formal, validated special process, and the business must be able to prove strict controls are in place. Without this written evidence, burgers must always be cooked thoroughly. The first pillar is validated supplier controls. Burgers must come from a specialist-approved supplier who can provide written evidence that bacterial risks are controlled at source. Claims like fresh, local, or high quality don't provide the legal assurance required for undercooked burgers. The second and third pillars are documented safety procedures and strict staff controls. The food safety management system must identify the hazard. Controls must be written down, and only approved burger products can be cooked medium. Staff must be trained and follow the process every time. The fourth pillar is clear customer information. Customers must be clearly informed, usually on the menu, that burgers are served undercooked. This warning doesn't remove the business's responsibility for safety, but it is a required part of the special process. Certain things never make serving medium burgers acceptable. A customer asking for it, a chef's experience, visual checks alone, freshness claims, or saying you've always done it this way are not legal justifications and won't be accepted by environmental health officers. Common compliance risks include treating burgers like steaks, relying on color instead of a calibrated probe, not checking multiple items in a batch, poor probe hygiene, and staff not knowing which products must be fully cooked or which rules apply to different meats. To check understanding, review these questions in your kitchen. What's the FSA target cooking temperature and time? Which foods must always be fully cooked? When is it acceptable to serve meat rare or medium? Can you prove burgers are safe to serve medium? And what do you do if a batch item fails? If you want an easier way to manage all of this day to day, foodsafety.app brings your checks, records, training, and procedures into one simple place. It helps you stay compliant, prove control to environmental health, and keep staff on track. Download it and try it free to see how it supports safer food handling.